Alright, let's talk about selvage denim, cashmere sweaters. These things are considered high quality, maybe even luxury. But what actually is luxury? Luxury means high prices, good stitching, fancy fabrics, exotic fabrics. There is an idea of exclusivities. Maybe it's something that other people have and we don't. And most commonly people say, yeah, well, luxury is ultra high quality. And then it gets really interesting because what is high quality? We're starting to enter into the same problem again. And if you can't define high quality, you can't define luxury. And that is the trap. That's why we all feel anxious. Someone can call something luxury, put a high price, and we don't really have the framework of understanding of thought to justify whether this is worth it. So we can work it out. High quality isn't really one thing, isn't one standard. We're really talking about qualities, plural. So it's not purely Egyptian cotton or selvage denim. We're looking for a wide variety of qualities that fit the garment's purpose. A raincoat needs to be waterproof, so the body needs to be waterproof, it needs to be seam sealed. The fabric and the construction follows the purpose. A work jacket needs to be thick, not for the sake of being thick, is because it has to be abrasion proof. And it needs to be washable because it's something that needs to be worn over a long period of time. A sexy silk evening dress needs to be smooth, needs to be lustrous, so it glides on and off. True quality is hand in hand with good design. It means that the silhouette, the drape, the texture, the functionality of the garment has been considered. It is high quality because all of these characteristics make it fit for purpose. So what is luxury? Luxury is when the garment goes beyond your expectations. Like a soft cotton jumper is now made out of cashmere and silk. It's when you add comfort, beauty, craft, beyond the functional expectations of the garment. And the core idea that you're implanting into this other person is that life is so abundant, life is so opulent. And the luxury game has gone on for beyond decades, centuries. And over time you get these associations, made in Italy, cashmere. And this is exactly the point where things get really cynical and things get really confusing. Because designers stop designing and they start marketing. And to a degree that's really understandable. Why would you? Why spend time crafting, really thinking about considered work when the average consumer can't spot it? So instead of high quality cotton, you would use grade C cashmere because you can call it cashmere. Instead of focusing on the silhouette or an ultra soft cotton with an enzyme wash effect to make it really soft, you can use selvage denim with a really coarse, poor yarn. This is an easy sell to an uneducated customer. And that's what keeps you in business to a broader audience. So in the mainstream, the ideas of luxury and high quality are really eroded away. Is anything that the brand can convince the customer is true. So depressing. But we don't have to live in that world. Just because that is mainstream culture doesn't mean that you have to take part in it. If you want a soft, well-made sweater, you can buy a soft, well-made sweater. You don't have to go hunting for keywords. If you want to buy a good pair of jeans, buying selvage doesn't justify the purchase. Even now, in the end stages of capitalism, there is an abundance of numerous brands who are clamoring for your attention because they try and think about things deeply.